it's Brittany. Today's video has been highly requested ever since I had my hairstyle and the 250 subscriber giveaway, and I've been meaning to film this for a long time. I tried filming it all before and it just looked terrible, so I am giving it a go again. So today's video I'm going to show you my two favorite hairstyles that I love to wear during the spring and summer because it gets really hot, and in the spring and summer I love to do kind of like side ponies and braids. So these are kind of like my two go-to hairstyles, so I hope you guys like this, and this is going to be my first ever hair tutorial, so please be kind to me. I hope I do it great and film it correctly and it looks good and makes sense to you guys. And if you haven't noticed, I have a new kind of background here. It is not done. I put up this kind of like chandelier decal. I really love it, and this is just my pink tiara Scentsy warmer, and then I got this table. I want to get some picture frames and a lamp and some things like that to decorate it with, but I've been having it for a while and I haven't really like put it up or anything, so I thought I would go ahead and try it out today. So I hope you kind of like it. Like I said, it's not done, but it looks better, I think, than just the nothingness that was behind me. So the first hairstyle I'm going to show you is the one in my 250 subscriber giveaway video. Now, I really do not know what this hairstyle is even called, but I think it would be called maybe like the inverted ponytail within an inverted ponytail, or the inverted pony. I don't know. If you know the name of it, go ahead and comment below, or if you have a cute name for it, comment below also what you think it should be called. So basically, I have three-day hair. I was gonna say second day hair, but third day hair. So I haven't washed my hair in 3 days. Don't judge me, okay? I'm lazy when it comes to washing my hair, if you haven't known this in my hair care routine. So I like to put my hair in a part, and then I just like to go ahead and take all of my hair over to the side to begin putting it in the side pony. Now, this hairstyle does not take anything. All you need are some bobby pins, and you can use these because my little hairs like to fall out, so I like to pin them in the back. So just some bobby pins, or if you like the hairs to fall out in the back, then you don't even need bobby pins. And then the next thing you're going to need are these little clear elastic ties. I got these for $1 from Target, and they're just little clear elastic bands. You can use black ones, whatever ones, but I just use the clear ones. So I'm going to go ahead and get a clear one out, and then I'm going to put my hair in a side ponytail. So I'm just gonna get all of my hair over to the side. And if you see me kind of looking over here, I'm looking in my viewfinder. I do not have a mirror in here, so I need to kind of look at that to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to put my hair in a side pony. I'm just going to loop it all through. So once you get it in a side pony, you don't need to tighten it, because you're actually going to want to put a hole in your hair. So the top of the clear band, you want to put a hole, and then take all of your hair that's in the pony and just flip it through like so. So then you see you kind of have that, and then you can tighten that if you want. So I just give it a little bit of tightening. So that is the first part of it. Then you're going to want to take another elastic band and then do the step all over again, all the way down to your hair. Now you can do however many of these inverted flips you want in your hair. I do about 4 because I have really long hair. So however many you want to do is however many you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just put another one in. Wrapping my hair. And then you're going to put a hole in your hair like so, and then just flip your hair in. And then I'm going to just tighten it just a tiny bit. Take another elastic. Put a hole, flip your hair through, and then tighten. And this is going to be my last one here. And I'm going to just separate, flip the hair through, and then tighten. And so I leave about that much hair at the end. I mean, I could always do another one, but I don't really want to. I want to leave a little bit of hair there at the end. Now you can leave it like this, or you can kind of tug on the ends like this to kind of like fan it out and make it a little bit more poofy. That's what I like to do with it. Now you can leave it as messy as you want, or as, you know, perfect as you want. And if you want, basically you can just do this hairstyle however you want. So I like to go ahead and just pull the ends here to make it a little bit bigger and fan out. But if you want it to be tighter, you can just pull like that, and then it bunches it all up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fan it out a little bit, and then just to make it a little bit poofy, a little bit messy, because it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. But like I said, you guys can do however you want with this hairstyle. If you want it to be perfectly tight and perfect, you can go ahead and definitely do that. Or you can just pull out the hairs like I am. And if the little hairs like this fall out, I really don't think it's a big deal. I kind of like it when it's a little bit messier, but it is personal preference and whatever you guys like. So once you pull it out and have it however you like it, then that is your finished look. And this is what it looks like. And you can always add a headband in. I always like to add a headband or like a little clip on the side. And I do like to pull out the hairs here so my ears aren't showing. And then I usually put a bobby pin in the back just to kind of, you know, get all of those little hairs that come, because they get really annoying when they go everywhere. So I just put a bobby pin right like so, just to keep it all in place. And this is the finished look for this hairstyle. So I hope you guys like this. If you guys do any of these hairstyles, can you please tag me on Instagram or on Twitter with the hashtag MsMexanese, and I'll go ahead and put that hashtag down below. That way it's easy for me to follow you guys and find you guys, and I just like to see how you guys kind of like recreate these looks. So definitely do that for me. But yeah, so this is the finished look. I absolutely love this hairstyle. I do it a lot during this time, spring, summer. So I hope you guys like this and you see how easy it was to do. So now that you know how to do this one, let's move on to my second hairstyle. So the next hairstyle I'm going to show you is super easy as well. It is basically a braid within a braid. So what you're gonna need to do is put all of your hair to the side, whatever side you prefer, like I have already done. And then you're going to want to go ahead and section your hair off into three, like a regular 3-strand braid. So I'm just going to take the back strand and I'm just gonna throw it to the back. And then I have the front and then the middle. So with the middle strand, you want to go ahead and put that in just a regular 3-stranded braid to get started. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to not get it mixed up with the first and the last strands here. So I'm going to try to just throw that in the back. And then same thing with this hairstyle. All you're going to need to do is have a clear elastic like the first one, and then a bobby pin if you need it to pin any hairs back. So I'm going to go ahead and start braiding this in a regular 3-strand braid. Try to not get any of these other strands in this braid. Can be, I think, the hardest part of this hairstyle for me. But once you get it braided, it's super, super, super easy. And I like to make this a tight braid. I don't like it loose because it really will be more defined, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we start braiding it within. So yeah, go ahead, braid this all the way down, just like a regular 3-stranded braid. So once you have this middle strand braided, you're just gonna bring the other 2 strands to the side, and you will have your back, middle, and then front strands, and then you're just gonna go ahead and begin braiding a regular 3-stranded braid. So just gonna go ahead and make sure I have all of my hairs to the one side, and then I'm just going to begin braiding. And I really love this braid. I think it is so cool. Every time I wear it, everyone's always like, how did you do that? That's not a regular braid. And I'm like, no, it's not. So I really like it. I think it's really cool. And I just love doing these kind of side ponies and braids during the spring, summer, because I have a lot of hair, if you can't tell, and it gets really hot, and sometimes, you know, you just don't want it in your face when you're going to the beach or amusement parks, things like that. So I'm just gonna braid it all the way down until I can't braid anymore. And then once I do that, I'm going to tie off my hair with another elastic. And I always try to hide that elastic that I had used to braid that middle strand with, just because I don't like it to show. Once I have that tied off, you can kind of see I have hairs that fall out because I do have layers and I don't like to stay in the back. So I'm just gonna take a bobby pin and go ahead and pin them to the back. I'm not one that like the hair has to be exactly perfect with these hairstyles, and I know I was not supposed to do that with the bobby pin, but oh well. I'm not supposed to separate them, apparently it just does it on its own. And then I just pull some hairs to cover that. And then I do have layers like you saw earlier, and all of these pieces do fly out. For me, it's not that big of a deal because I do kind of like a messier look. If it bothers you, then you can just kind of pin those pieces back into place or hairspray them down. But they pretty much are gonna fall out. So if you are OCD and that really bothers you, you're probably not gonna like this kind of hairstyle because like these pieces do come out here. So I don't like the braid to be super duper tight, so I like to go ahead and just tug on the ends to pull them out to make it a little bit more bigger. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. So I just pull on them strand by strand to kind of pull it out and give it kind of a messier effect. And I really like this because I feel like once I do this, the braid, that's the middle strand, is a little bit more predominant and you can definitely notice a little bit more. And I just really like when I do this to the braid. I think it looks really cool. Once you have your hairs pulled out as, you know, loose as you like it, or you could have it really tight, this is what it is going to look like, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks really cool and just different, and like I said, I do get a lot of compliments on it, and I just really like this hairstyle. So yeah, so that is basically my two favorite easy hairstyles that I like to wear during the spring and summer or hot days. So I hope you guys liked it. Like I said earlier, if you do these hairstyles, please tweet or Instagram me with the hashtag MsMexanese. All of that information will be down below, and then how to, you know, follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well is going to be down below for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!